Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your Love Bite. Gemini, let's see what are the messages here for you today. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Gemini Spirit, Gemini. Alright, Gems, 3 cards for one person. Devil, Magician, and the Chariot. Alright. And for the second person, Spirit, Knight of Cups, Hierophant in reverse, and the Temperance card. Okay, and the mutual energy, Spirit, Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man. Bottom of my deck, Two of Wands. I don't know, I somehow feel both of you are choosing a new direction. I mean, one person is making up their mind, in fact, obsessively so. I mean, they're obsessed. They're trying to manifest coming back towards their person. They want to travel, they want to come towards their person, and they're manifesting this. The other person, I have a feeling they're tired of waiting and they're saying, you know what, maybe it's time to move on towards a new person. I need attracted a new soulmate. There was no commitment here. They could be healing off this person by now. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to, of course, clarify these cards for you, Gemini. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then we'll clarify these. Gemini and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Right, just a few more from another deck, Gems. Gemini and their person, Spirit. Gemini and their person. All right. And there's a new deck here which says late night thoughts. So let's see what those are all about. Gemini and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Last one. Here it is. All right, so let's start the reading, Gems. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, Gemini, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I want to hear your voice. Unblock me, please. So this is like obsession now. Unblock me. I want to hear your voice. I'm really going through it. I sweat out my stress. So they could be going running or working out because they're so obsessed and so stressed because they are feeling blocked. And they're really going through it, they say. I made a mistake. It's so frustrating, the way you compare me to others. I'm not like anyone else. My success is not measured by my status or material items. I'm unique, authentic, and proud of who I am. Why don't you just see me, my heart, and my soul? Maybe in the past this person had some, bad habits, or they were, comparing their person to other options that they had or something. My mind is racing and my heart is breaking with the doubts and insecurities your inconsistent behavior has created. I crave inner peace right now. My soul just feels unsettled. Yeah, this could be the other person who says, you know what, you didn't really do right by me. I'm healing myself and I want a peaceful life, possibly with somebody new. The thought of you being with someone else really breaks my heart. Now they're feeling the brunt of it. I always thought we would be together. It absolutely breaks my heart that you chose them. Me, my body, my mind, and my soul is addicted to you. Now they're realizing. Now they want to come forward. Do you still love me? Do you still want to be with me? Life is not easy without you. Will you wait for me? I'm at a breaking point right now. How? Because you apologize, however, you continue to make the same mistakes again and again. This has become toxic behavior that needs addressing if you want this relationship to work. Like I said, there were some toxic habits I think one person was in the past. All right, so let's start. Let's start clarifying these cards for you, Gemini. But before that, yes, our angel blessing card, and this is going to be for the viewer. Now, Gemini, you could be watching this reading. Maybe your cross watchers here watching. So this is a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the person who's watching. And the card you get, viewer, is emotions. Maybe you need to tap into your emotions, or if you are going through a dark phase where you're feeling emotionally down, you need to deal with them, right? So take care of your emotional health at this time. So now, Spirit, tell me. Let's start with the first person's energy, who for me is person A. So person A, what's happening with you currently? What's the devil in your feelings? Oh, they are scared. They are scared that their person is upset and angry with them. That's what they're scared of. That's the devil right now. Why do you think they're angry with you? What's happened? Because maybe there was an ending or a betrayal that happened in this connection. Now, I think they are going through the dark night of the soul, but they are still manifesting something. What are you manifesting, person A? Tell me. What's the magician? What's the magician? They're embarrassed to tell me. They're very embarrassed and very ashamed, I think, to tell me that they now recognize that the person who they betrayed in the past is their happiness. Okay, so what else is the magician? What else? Oh, they do have romantic feelings even now, but they're scared to now communicate those. Chariot? Chariot? Yep, this person is wanting to, at least they're manifesting a new beginning. They want to take a leap of faith. I think this person is wanting to start from scratch and, hey, can I just come and see you? I want to come towards you. They are manifesting a fresh, brand new start with their person. Like, I do still have romantic feelings. Can't we just begin from scratch? Yeah, like this is like straight from scratch. Right? So they are embarrassed because I think in the past they disregarded the cup of love that was being offered to them. Now they are a little embarrassed to now tell their person that, no, I have romantic feelings. I want to take a leap of faith. I want to come towards you. And the other person, Spirit, where are they at right now? What's the Knight of Cups for them? What's the Knight of Cups for them? I think the other person, they feel they are turning their back to this connection. I think at one point they did think that person A was the person for them, or they would, sooner or later step up, do right by them, but it backfired, or maybe person B caught person A doing something, or maybe giving romantic offers to other people around them as well as them, or something like that. So yeah, but the other person B is saying, you know what, I can't stay here, in these troubled connections anymore. I'm sailing off. I'm getting onto my little boat and I'm heading off. And it's better that I find new love, start focusing on my work, on my pentacle. I think this person is the one who could have blocked this connection now because they never received the offer from the first person. They were very discontent in this connection because I think they were expecting commitment, but they got none. So Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, and I think for person B, it's over. Like, this was an unfair, unjust connection. They were not good. Like, justice in reverse is almost like divorce. It's done. There is nothing to look forward to. There is no 10 of cups. There is no commitment. All they did was leave me out in the cold. They left me abandoned and left me waiting, hoping that there would be something long term. Temperance. Yeah, I think person B has been in solitude for a long time, and they are finally being nudged by the universe to say, okay, child, this connection is over, this contract is over. Or they could be doing it themselves and saying, you know what, I don't trust this connection anymore. I'm done here. I was very, very disappointed. So according to person B, the tower has already hit because there was no foundation to work from. It's almost like the second person has lost hope and lost faith in this connection. They could be healing themselves right now and hoping to move on towards new love. Okay, so now let's see the mutual energy. Spirit, tell me, for the first person who's very embarrassed now to take that leap of faith and come towards their person, but they want to, what are these three cards for them? The first person says, now I recognize the connection, Omkaratarot. This is the person who would have made my perfect match. This is the person who I want as my spouse for the rest of my life. I'm really hoping that things can turn around in a better, place, and we can get unstuck from this stuck situation that we find ourselves in. They're ready for commitment. Absolutely ready for commitment. They're seeing the other person as their true match, their wife, husband, whatever, and they're enlightened to the connection. Hanged man. Hanged man, oh yes, this person is totally enlightened to the connection, and they want to come back and win over person B and say, I've learnt my lessons and I'm ready to do right by you and all that. So what about the other person's spirit? What do these three cards mean for the second person? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, person B says, I was always willing, Omkaratarot. I was always the person I was. They're only seeing it now. I was always loving, kind, generous, but they played mind games with me. They just wanted their way, and they always wanted what they wanted. None of my dreams and wishes ever came true here, and that's the reason I took my power back. I didn't want to be, in third-party situations or be made to feel I was just a friend to them or a friends with benefits. I was waiting that sooner or later it would turn into a long-term commitment or a partnership, but they kept me stuck. They just wanted me to get confused and stuck, and maybe they treated them like an option or something. Person B says, yeah, that's exactly what they did. I was very discontent in this connection, and because they refused to change their ways, they just wanted me stuck on them. So I think this is the other person who's now not waiting anymore but choosing a new path. And the other person is scared because they know that maybe their apology also may not be good enough. They may not even be forgiven. So as much as they want to come forward, they are scared. They are scared of falling on their face and, looking like a fool. So that's what I have for you, gems. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.